Take our lead. Let's help you make your mark. Our goal is your satisfaction. Let us show you the way.
Disadvantages of tenants in common. Tenants in common is a more complex arrangement, and some people may prefer the simplicity and efficiency of the home passing by survivorship. In some cases where the first partner needs to go into care, tenants in common can produce unwanted disadvantages.
Make your mark. Take our lead.
With tenants in common, you each own a share of the property, typically split half and half. There is no inheritance tax to pay on assets willed between husband and wife, so the surviving partner does not have to pay IHT.
Take our lead. Let's help you make your mark.
If you're joint tenants and you both want to leave, either you or your ex-partner can end the tenancy by giving notice. You'll both need to move out. If your landlord doesn't update the tenancy agreement, you'll both still be responsible for rent, and the person who leaves can still give notice to end the tenancy.
Make your mark. Take our lead.
You automatically inherit anything you owned as joint tenants. You may have to pay inheritance tax if the whole of the deceased's estate, all their money, property and possessions, is worth more than the inheritance tax threshold of £325,000 and the deceased's estate can't or doesn't pay.
Take our lead. Let's help you make your mark.
If property is owned as joint tenants, meaning the whole of the property is co-owned, then there is a legal principle known as the right of survivorship, which means that the property will pass automatically to the surviving co-owner of the property even if divorce or civil partnership proceedings are taking place.
Take our lead.
Most married couples tend to hold their property as joint tenants. However, this is not compulsory, and married couples can opt to hold property as tenants in common if they wish. As tenants in common, each co-owner owns a specific share of the property. This can be split any way you wish, e.g. 50-50, 70/30ths, 90/10ths.
Take our lead. Let's help you make your mark.
If you and your co-owners are tenants in common, and so each own a distinct share of the property, then yes, you can force a sale. If there is no such wording, you are all joint tenants and will need to sever the joint tenancy before you are in a position to apply to a court for the order for sale.
Take our lead.
You might have heard that changing to tenants in common if you own your property jointly is a good idea. For many joint owners, it is worth considering. It allows you more choice about who can inherit your property, and it can help in family wealth protection.
Make your mark. Take our lead.
Married couples might also hold title in joint tenancy. A couple might also hold title to their home as tenants in common. In a tenancy in common, the couple will hold title to their real estate jointly with equal rights to enjoy the property during their lives.
Take our lead.
The advantages of joint tenancy: ease. Title companies, realtors, and many attorneys are used to using joint tenancy as a way for any two or more persons or entities to own property. Transfer immediate and automatic upon death. No attorney fees incurred for probating the property. Predictable. Apparent simplicity.
Take our lead.
In the case of a husband and wife who own their property as tenants in common, they will be deemed to own 50% each. With this type of ownership there is no right of survivorship, so the property does not automatically pass to the surviving owner but instead will pass according to the deceased owner's will.
Make your mark. Take our lead.
Ownership is equal. There is no alternative. If one party wants out, then the other must agree to a sale of the property, or to buying the co-owner out. The other can be forced to sell by order of the court if necessary, and the court will order a sale by auction if one party refuses to cooperate.
Take our lead.
Tenants in common means that both owners have specific shares of the property. They can decide to own 50% each, or they can decide that one person should have a larger share than the other. Tenants in common normally record their shares of the property in a deed of trust.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell notification.